Now students, in this lecture we are going to discuss third type of reaction of aryl halides, that is sulfonation. We have discussed halogenation and we have discussed nitration. We have discussed last lecture how nitration takes place at ortho and para positions and how halogenation takes place at ortho and para positions. Now let us discuss sulfonation. Now see, sulfonation is carried out. It is carried out in presence of oleum. It is carried out in presence of oleum. Now what is oleum? Oleum is a mixture of SO3 and H2SO4. It's a mixture of SO3 and H2SO4, that's H2S2O7. From this oleum we are generating electrophile. Aim of using this oleum is to generate electrophile. Now let us first generate electrophile. The aim of using oleum is to generate electrophile. Let us generate electrophile. This is our SO3, S double bond O, double bond O, double bond O. We treat it with sulfuric acid, S double bond O, double bond O, single bond OH, single bond OH. Now see, sulfuric acid is acidic in nature. It has this ionizable proton. Now this ionizable proton is accepted by lone pair of electrons of SO3 and this bond breaks towards this side. We get S double bond O, double bond O, double bond O and H. Now positive charge will be created on this oxygen atom. Why? Because lone pair of electron attacks positive charge. Plus we get H, S, 1, 2, 3, 4, O4 and negative. This is a base. Plus we get base. Now we can write this species like this, SO3H positive. Now this is our electrophile. We have generated electrophile over here. Now this electrophile will attack haloarenes. Now see how this electrophile will attack haloarenes. Now take haloarene. This is our haloarene. It may be any haloarene, chloro, fluoro, bromo, any one. Let's write it X over here. Now see, we treat it with oleum. The aim of oleum is to generate SO3H positive. Now this SO3H positive is an electrophile. This has been obtained from oleum. Oleum is SO3 plus H2SO4, concentrated H2SO4. Now what happens? I have shown you in the last lecture, this bond breaks. Either the substitution takes place at ortho or para position. We get SO3H, ortho sulfono derivative, and this is halide over here. When this bond breaks towards this side, we have positive charge over here and we have hydrogen over here. Now in order to regain aromaticity, this hydrogen is lost. This hydrogen is taken by HSO4 negative, this base, HSO4 negative, so that minus times H2SO4 is generated back and we get ortho substituted product. Now this is our ortho substituted product. Similarly, we can get one more type of product, that is para substituted product. From here we can get para substituted product. Obviously para substituted product will be the major product. Para substituted product will be major product. Now this is our para substituted product. Now this is major product. Why? Because here steric hindrance is less, and this is minor product. Why? Because here steric hindrance of this halide group is more. This is sulfonation. Now see how sulfonation is carried out. Sulfonation is carried out in presence of oleum. Oleum is a mixture of SO3 and concentrated H2SO4. The aim of using this oleum is to generate electrophile SO3 positive. Now one more type of very important reaction is, that is Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts reaction. We have two types of Friedel-Crafts reactions we are going to discuss over here. Now our first is acylation and alkylation. Let us take alkylation first. Alkylation is addition of electrophile as alkyl group. In this case, alkyl group will be electrophile. Now this alkylation is carried out in presence of Lewis acid. Lewis acid such as AlCl3. Now see, we take a haloalkane. First step of the reaction involves, or I will write reaction like this. This is our haloarene. To this haloarene we are adding methyl chloride, for example. It can be any other chloride, ethyl, bromide, pentyl, any other. In presence of AlCl3, we get two types of products. We get orthomethylbenzene and orthomethyl haloarine, and we get paramethyl haloarine. Now see how the reaction takes place. Step first of the reaction is generation of electrophile. Now electrophile is generated from this CH3Cl and AlCl3. Now see, as I already told in previous lecture, AlCl3 is Lewis acid. This bond breaks towards this side, it attacks Lewis acid. Therefore carbon becomes positively charged. We get an electrophile CH3 positive plus AlCl4 negative. Now this electrophile attacks on the benzene ring, haloarine. It may attack at two positions. We are treating it with electrophile, for example CH3 plus. This has been obtained from haloalkane CH3Cl and AlCl3. Now what happens? It may be attacked over here or it may be attacked over here. We can get two possible products. That's orthomethyl chlorobenzene or halobenzene, and we get paramethyl halobenzene. This is paramethyl halobenzene. Now see, what is the crux of this reaction? The crux of the reaction lies in this. If I take one more example, I take an example. This is our chlorobenzene. To this chlorobenzene we are adding CH3, CH2, CH2Cl in presence of AlCl3. What will be the product? Which product will be formed? Now see, first step of the reaction, that's important. First step of the reaction involves CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl, AlCl3. This is Lewis acid, bond will break, we get carbocation. Now this is primary carbocation. Now this primary carbocation undergoes rearrangement. I will write it like this. It undergoes rearrangement. We get secondary carbocation. This is our secondary carbocation. This secondary carbocation is attacked over here. This secondary carbocation will be attacked by our halobenzene. Now my secondary carbocation is CH3, CH positive, single bond CH3. Now it will be attacked over here, or para position will attack over this. We can get what type of product? We get this type of product. This is CH, this bond is attacked, and to this CH we have CH3, CH3, plus we get para product CH, CH3, CH3, Cl. A question has been asked of this type in the recent exams in 2017 or 16. I do not remember exactly the date of the question. The question was like this. What is the product A of the reaction? Reaction was benzene. It was treated with CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl in presence of AlCl3. Now this carbon cannot be attacked because it's primary carbocation. First rearrangement will take place, secondary carbocation will be attacked. Therefore we can get the product CH, CH3, CH3. This is the actual product, not this product which was in one of the option, CH2, CH2, CH3. This will not be the product, but this will be the product. Now one more type of reaction of Friedel-Crafts alkylation is B type of the reaction, that's acylation. We are adding here acyl group. Means this is carried out in presence of acid halides and AlCl3. Now take an acid halide. What are acid halides? These are actually carbonyl derivatives. RC double bond O Cl. This is acid halide. This is treated with AlCl3. Same thing happens. AlCl3 is a Lewis acid. It abstracts this chlorine atom. We get del plus over here. We get an electrophile positively charged species. This is called acyl ion. In this case, electrophile is acyl ion. This is electrophile. Now this electrophile will attack to our haloarine. This acyl ion will attack to our haloarine. Now see, either ortho substitution or para substitution, but the attack will take place on carbon, or this type of attack will take place. We can get two types of products. Now we have productive attack is to this carbon atom, it be your C double bond O and it be your R group. This is one of the product, plus we get para derivative. C double bond O, single bond R, single bond X. This is para derivative. This is all about electrophilic substitution reactions of haloarenes. Now 2 or 3 reactions are pending in this chapter. They are Wurtz reaction, Wurtz fitting reaction and fitting reaction. Let me check the length of the video. Now let us discuss Wurtz reaction. Wurtz reaction. Wurtz reaction. It's very simple reaction. It is reaction between two alkyl halides. Reaction between, in this case, substrate is alkyl halide. Two alkyl halides in presence of sodium is reagent and dry ether. Why not water? Why dry ether? Because sodium is highly reactive. That's why we take dry ether. Take two alkyl halides or X or Cl for example, and one more RCl. Treat them with sodium. Now what happens? Sodium chloride will leave. Sodium chloride will leave. We get R and R bond is formed. Carbon and carbon bond is formed. All those reactions in which carbon-carbon bond is formed, they are called coupling reactions. This is a type of coupling reaction. Coupling reaction. Coupling between two carbon atoms takes place. For example, we have C2H5Cl plus we have sodium 2 times plus we have C2H5Cl. Now what happens? These chlorine atoms will leave with sodium. We can get C2H5, C2H5. This coupling between carbon and carbon. This is called a coupling reaction. Now if we take one molecule of alkyl halide and other molecule of, let us discuss fitting reaction first. Now this is Wurtz reaction. Now let us discuss fitting reaction. Fitting reaction. In fitting reaction, that's also a coupling reaction. That's also a coupling reaction. In fitting reaction, two molecules of aryl halides couple. Aryl halide coupling. It is aryl halide coupling. Two molecules of aryl halides couple. This is our aryl halide. It is treated with another molecule of aryl halide. It is treated with sodium and dry ether. With sodium and dry ether is a solvent. Now what happens in this case? Two molecules of aryl halide couple. This leaves bond is formed between this carbon and this carbon. Means we can have this type of product. When coupling occurs between two alkyl halides, it's Wurtz reaction. When between two aryl halides, it's fitting reaction. Now if there is a cross coupling, that's Wurtz fitting reaction. Wurtz fitting reaction. It's a cross coupling reaction between alkyl halide. It's also coupling, but here we have one alkyl halide and one aryl halide plus aryl halide. Now let us take an example. This is our aryl halide. We treat it with sodium, and alkyl halide CH3Cl. We treat it with sodium in dry ether. Now what will be the product of the reaction? There will be coupling between this benzene carbon atom and methyl group. The product of the reaction will be this is called the Wurtz fitting reaction. These are three reactions: Wurtz between two alkyl halides, fitting between two aryl halides, and Wurtz fitting between an alkyl halide and an aryl halide. In all the three cases, solvent is dry ether and we treat them with sodium. Now these are the reactions. A question has been asked from Wurtz reaction. Question has been asked like this in the previous year question paper. Question is like this. You may see the question, proper question over there. Question is like this. This is a compound A. It reacts with PCl3. It forms compound B, C2H5Cl. Now this C2H5Cl is treated with sodium in dry ether. It forms compound C. Now what is compound A and C? Now see, how can we prepare this compound? We can prepare this compound from alcohols, because we have discussed this type of reaction. Means we have C2H5OH. If we treat it with PCl3 or SOCl2, thionyl chloride, or Lucas reagent, we get this alkyl halide C2H5Cl. This C2H5Cl, upon treatment with sodium and dry ether, what happens? Then we have to take 2 molecules of C2H5Cl. Now these will be lost by sodium atom, and coupling will take place. We get C2H5, C2H5. This will be our answer. Questions are asked like this. This is a series question in which there are 2-3 different types of reactants. You have to determine compound A, compound B, and compound C. This is all about alkanes and haloarenes. Now see, you have to open your book at your home and you have to study polyhalogen, not polyhalogen. You have to study polyhalogen compounds. 3 uses of each polyhalogen compound. There is DDT, there is chloroform, there is iodoform, there are freons. You have to study 3 properties and 3 uses of these compounds. Thanks for watching. In the next lecture we will start alcohols.